Hello, welcome back to the YouTube channel. I am Nick from Australia. This is Luther King. We all know who he is. We've seen him in videos in the past. Welcome to the Saturday football review. Currently 9:57 p.m.
Sponsored by Domino's.
We saw 3 games of football today. We saw the Dragons beat the Bulldogs 28 points to 22. Newcastle beat Souths 20 to 18. And Manly knock off your mob, Parramatta, 22 points to 18. Oh boy, what a round. What about Super Saturday? Better than Friday Night Football. Friday Night Football last night was absolutely garbage. I was upset about that, and everyone knows why. Tonight I'm positive because we saw some great games. I think the best game of the day, maybe the first game, mate, the Dragons and the Dogs. What a game that was. Unbelievable performance there from the Dragons. Great effort to come back. But let's talk about that game first. So obviously the Dragons knocked off the Doggies, 28 points to 22. I thought Mac Duffy was absolutely fantastic for the Red V this afternoon. Paul Vaughan was great. Aiken looked dangerous. You and Aiken's has reborn himself a little bit.
He played solid today.
Yeah.
Weeks.
Yeah.
Playing good.
I thought Ravalario and Lomax had a quiet game because I just didn't get enough ball. I thought Adam Clune was also fantastic as well. Pretty much scored the try that got him. Set up the try that
set him home.
Pretty much got him home when he made that break there and he gave it to Dufty. And next minute it's levelled up, and then Norman goes to kick a field goal and misses it by a mile. And then Lachlan Lewis throws one of the worst passes that I've ever seen. And the Dogs make an error. I think it was Montoya from memory. And Norman picks it up and runs 40. And then, if you saw on Instagram, my dad went absolutely bananas. I couldn't believe what I was watching there. Well done to the Dragons. As for the Bulldogs, they were down 10-0 early, and we thought the Dragons were going to go on and win by 40. And then, out of nowhere, the Bulldogs started playing well, and they got to a 22-10 lead with 10 minutes to go. And the Dragons came back.
Too good.
And they scored about 3 tries.
Played really well.
3 tries in about the last, 12 minutes? It was ridiculous.
13 minutes, I think.
66 minute up to the end. So 3 tries in about 14 minutes. Yeah. Great effort from the Dragons. It was fantastic. The Bulldogs tried hard. Thought Luke Thompson had a decent game for Canterbury, but God.
He needs to play 80 minutes.
He needs to play more minutes, honestly. And
that's what he's there for.
Kieran Foran was all clear to come back on the field, but the current coach at the moment for the Dogs decided not to bring him back on, and look what happened. Ended up losing. So there's a decision there that they stuffed up on. But I'm going to give the Bulldogs performance, I'm going to give them a 6 out of 10. I thought they tried hard. I did well to score 22 points, and I'll give the Dragons performance a 7 out of 10. It was ugly, and they got the job done. My top 3 on ground this afternoon, I'm going to go number 3. I'm going to go with Nick Meaney. I thought he was terrific. Nick Meaney for number 3. Number 2, I'm going to go Adam Clune. I thought he was absolutely fantastic. And number 1, the man of the match, I'm going to give it to Matt Duffy. I thought he had a really good game. Like yourself. Top 3 on ground.
Top 3 on ground. 2.
I mean, 3.
3. 3 or 2. It's a tough one. I know who number 1 is.
Yep.
3, I reckon Adam Clune. Directed him around well. Man. 2, I think Nick Meaney played pretty well.
Yeah, he was outstanding.
Pretty good. And number 1, of course, Matt Duffy. He's been sold the past month for the Dragons.
Yes, let's move on to the next game. We'll get through those real quick. It's currently 10 p.m. So let's get through these next games. We saw Newcastle knock off Souths. 20 points to 18. I predicted Newcastle by 2 points, so I'm happy that I got that prediction right. Been getting a few margins correct lately. I might have to throw $10 on the next one, the way I'm going. These margins at the moment. Souths. Let's get to them first. They were absolutely terrible for a long time in this game, and I was ready to come on here and absolutely shit on them. And in the last 15 minutes, they showed something, and they lost the game by 2 points. So I showed something. What do you think about Souths?
Yeah, they were horrible for about 45, 50 minutes, and
they started to play good, didn't they?
Damien Cook and Cody Walker stepped up and played good footy, but you know, I think Cameron Murray was quiet, and Adam Reynolds had a bit of a shock.
Yeah, Reynolds was inconsistent. I mean, he was good against the Tigers last Friday night, then tonight he shows up and does absolutely nothing. I thought Cody Walker was good. I thought he had a really good game. Damien Cook, exceptional in the second half. Mark Nichols even had a good game. I couldn't believe what I was watching. But as for Newcastle, Kalen Ponga's had 3 or 4 weeks of shit, and then he ended up playing well tonight. Missed some shocking conversions.
Kicks almost kicked like 2.
Yeah, well,
2 out of 5.
Yeah, 2 out of 5. Wasn't pretty. As for the Knights, I thought Bradman Best was really good for Newcastle. Kurt Mann played really well.
Guerra's 200th.
Guerra's 200th game. It was good to see them win for Aiden Guerra. He's been a very good player over the years. Very underrated.
Yeah.
Also,
always consistent.
Mitchell Barnett off the bench was absolutely fire. He was awesome tonight, Mitchell Barnett. Hasn't played a game for about 4 or 5 weeks due to injury. Came back tonight and I thought he was absolutely outstanding, Mitchell Barnett. As for Souths, look, I mean, it's weird with Souths because they played really boring for about 60 minutes and then they just decided Damien Cook decides to run the ball and
try and save the day. He almost did.
He almost did save the day. The no try to Tom Burgess was a bit unlucky. I thought that was a try. That was a
try.
Very tough.
It and put it over the line.
I mean, if the try tonight, what was it in the Eels Manly game? The one where it was 50-50, but if you granted a Manly try, who was it?
The strip.
No, the one where they grubber kicked it.
Regan Campbell-Gillard.
No, it might have been Joel Thompson.
Oh yeah, no, it was a Curtis Sirenen.
Hang on.
Zero.
The Joel Thompson try. That's how
he dropped it.
So wait, so Joel Thompson scores, which looked like a knock on, but Burgess scores, but they say I reckon it was a try, but they call it a knock on. So there you go, inconsistency each game. But fuck me. But look, Newcastle were good. I thought they played really well. I'm going to give South Sydney's performance a 6 out of 10. Good effort in the second half. First half was horrendous. I'm going to give Newcastle performance I'm going to give them a 7.5 out of 10. They had a good. They led 20-0 and they almost choked it out. So they're lucky to hang on. Adam O'Brien, I thought he was going to smash something through the window at one stage. He was absolutely fuming. My top 3 on ground. This is very tough because I thought there were some really good players tonight. I'm going to go number 3. I'm going to go Damien Cook. Number 2, I'm going to go with Bradman Best. And number 1, my man of the match, I'm going to give it to Mitchell Barnett. Came off the bench and I thought he was terrific.
I'll give the Knights a 7 out of 10.
Yeah.
Because they almost lost the game towards the end.
Fair,
3, Damien Cook. Number 2, I'd have to go with Totola.
Oh, yep, Totola.
South, and number 1, well, it's hard to look past, as much as I don't want to say it, probably Kalen Ponga.
Yeah, I thought Ponga was alright. Yeah, it wasn't bad.
Half the kicks though, so.
Wasn't awful. Now let's move on to the game that we just seen. We'll go quickly on this one because I want to get out of here. Manly and Parramatta. Fucking hell. What the hell did I see tonight? Parramatta tonight were absolutely shit. Now, I know they got injuries.
Jarfield, what the fuck? What, did he even fucking play? You fucking...
George Jennings was terrible. Absolutely horrendous. Couldn't bear watch another minute of George Jennings tonight.
Dropped on his first run.
I know there's injuries. I know Moses was out. I know Madison was out. Ferguson was out.
Kafusi,
Stone, Evans. I know there's injuries. Manly as well. No Walker. No Turbo. No Fanil Blake. I understand that. But Parramatta tonight was absolutely shit. Now, I know the score was 22-18 in the end, but it was lucky to be that, to be honest. If Parramatta played the Roosters or the Storm tonight or the Panthers,
40 or 50
they would have lost by 40 tonight. That's how bad Parramatta were. They were lucky to make the game close. Now, honestly, everyone knows I didn't really rate Parramatta that high at the start of the season, but they have been very good this year. But tonight was really poor. I thought defensively, defensively was terrible. The kicking game tonight was terrible. Probably Dylan Brown's worst game in his NRL career so far. He was horrendous. I don't see how anyone could defend Dylan Brown tonight. I know he's carrying the team by himself at the moment, but fuck me.
There's other players
there. Also, quick mention.
300 metres, good on him. Was the only one that tried.
Quick mention. I don't normally put the players who lose in my team of the week, but Regan Campbell-Gillard tonight was fucking awesome. Great performance from Campbell-Gillard. But, look, Manly tonight, Martin Tapau has finally stepped up to the plate. He's been pretty quiet the last couple of weeks, Marty Tapau. Cherry Evans had a really strong game. His kicking game
was good. Kicking game was important.
He's played really well tonight, Cherry Evans. Moses Sully was hanging on one leg and he still played. What a gutsy son of a gun. Also, I know Luther's upset, doesn't like this guy very much, and he never really rated him. But Brad Parker,
Oh,
Brad Parker was great tonight. Great performance. He was all over Sivo. He did a great job.
never rated him.
I know, but tonight, come on, you got to admit he was great. Probably one of
Crush Sebo at the end.
yeah. Sivo's balls might be a bit sore tonight. Probably wake up in the morning with a swollen testicle. Probably have to have a hot bath or something,
Hey.
cold bath with ice to make it feel better. But look, Parramatta were awful. They were due for one of these bad games, and I think they'll bounce back quickly. If the Tigers next week will be a great game, I reckon.
Close.
Thursday night. I'm not sure if Moses is back. I know he'd be a chance.
He'll
It'd be 50-50 chance.
be fine.
He'll be named in the squad at least, I think.
21
But
man squad, he'll be in there.
yeah, look, I just thought Parramatta were a bit off the ball tonight, and they'll probably bounce back very soon. As for the Manly side,
Good on him.
gutsy win. They needed to win without Turbo, and they finally did get a win. I thought they wouldn't score more than 12 points, but great effort from the Seagulls, and I thought it was well deserved. I'm gonna give the Parramatta Eels performance tonight a 5 out of 10. They were average at best. I'm gonna give Manly's performance tonight I'm gonna give Manly a 7. I thought the players I had out, I thought they were alright.
Yeah.
And my top 3 on ground. Number 3, Regan Campbell-Gillard, terrific performance. Number 2, I'm going to give it to Martin Tapau. I thought he played really well, mate, Tapau. And number 1, my man of the match. Shit on him if you want. I don't care. Brad Parker was great. Awesome performance from Brad Parker.
I'll give the Eels a 3.5 out of 10. I'll give Manly I reckon like a 7.
Yeah, that's fair.
Top 3 on ground. 3 RCG.
Campbell-Gillard, yeah.
2 Marty Tapau, and 1 would have to be Cherry Evans with his kicking game.
Yeah,
Good
Cherry
on Manly, but Cherry Evans can go and get himself fucked.
Oh, I mean, fair enough. You heard it here first. The game of the round today, I mean, I really liked the Dragons-Bulldogs game. I thought South and Newcastle was boring for a long time, and Newcastle were up 14-0. I thought it was a really boring game. And then Manly led by, 22-4 or something. It was a fucking miserable game to watch. But the Bulldogs-Dragons game was good, Dragons 10-0, and then Bulldogs 22-10, and then Dragons with 15 to go. Scored 3 tries or something ridiculous, and then I thought it was going to go to golden point for all money. Field goal shootout between Lewis and Norman or something. But well done to everyone today on who won and whatnot. Anyway, guys, I'm getting out of here. Hope you guys enjoyed the Saturday football review. It's currently 10:10. I'm off to the pub. I'm off. I'm out of here. Make sure you guys go ahead, like, comment, subscribe to the channel, share the video. Thank you for 500 subscribers. It means a lot, guys. I'm out of here. I'll see you guys in tomorrow night's review. Until then, have a great Sunday.